Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Computer Tips and Programming. So in today's video we are going to talk about a very important topic which will help you while exams also, while interview also, and while development also. Because this topic is always used to ask by the interviewer whenever you are going to crack the interview, and whenever you give exam also the long questions is coming from this topic, and whenever you are going for development also, that time the syntax going to use from this topic. So we will cover all the things in this topic from the PPT to your examples, so don't miss this video. And before going to start our main topic, I will tell you that we have covered many topics in this series like array list, packages. So if you have not watched, please watch them because that will help you while cracking the interview. And so let's start today's topic. So hello everyone, my name is Avinash Kumar, and today we are going to read and understand about the polymorphism. The polymorphism, this is a very important topic because person used to always ask, like the interviewers always need to ask to you, like what is polymorphism whenever we are when we are using, and what are the type they are going to assign. Sometimes they used to confuse also. This topic is a little confused because this is not a too much heavy topic, but people used to make it heavy. Whenever they will go for too much deep inside, that will become heavy. And we are going to understand this one in the short way from the PPT, and we are going to see the examples based on this. So let's start to it and be careful while and see each and understand each and every point. If you are getting problems, please comment. I will handle it. Okay. So let's start, and let's start through the PPT. So this is here we are going to know from the PPT, like what is polymorphism. The polymorphism in Java is a concept by which we can perform a single action in different way. So how it will perform a single action in different way, let's understand the meaning of this, because this it has a very deep meaning, and it is by this meaning you can understand how much this is important. Okay. So single action in different way means you will provide a single method, you will provide a single parameter, like a single class you are going to create, and from that you can use multiple time. You can use that class multiple time, you can use that method multiple time. Okay. So this means single action in different way. Or what is the meaning of polymorphism? The polymorphism is derived from the two Greek words poly and morphs. The word poly means many and the morphs means forms. Okay. So I think in childhood you have studied about the polythene also, like polythene. What is poly and thene? Ethene is a chemical name, and poly. So whenever that chemical or chemical formula will combine together, that will become polythene. Okay. So you used to carry that polythene. Okay. So this is the way, and here also same thing, like poly means many, and remphism means you can say that morph means your form. Okay. So it has a many form, and why they have many form? Because single method we are going to use multiple time, so that will many form, no? You have single method. Okay. And you are passing the different parameters, so it has already different forms. So this is that way you can say this is a polymorphism. And let's understand some structure of the polymorphism. By this structure, everything we're going to clear. Interview going to ask question from this, like what is overloading, what is overriding, and they used to confuse you also, like compile time, run time, what is overloading, what will come in overloading, and what will come in overriding. So we are going to understand each and every point in easy way. So polymorphism had two types, like overloading and overriding. Okay. So what is overloading? Overloading is always come while compile time, and overriding will come runtime. And runtime always come after compile time. Means compile time is coming first, then runtime is coming. Overloading is coming in compile time, and overriding is coming in runtime. So how you will understand that this is a overriding and this is overloading? So overloading in the sense means whenever same method with different parameters. Means you will see in your syntax, you will see in your program same method with different parameter, that will be overloading. What will be overriding? Means the method or the class going to transfer its property to another class, like from parents to child. You can read the line here: overloading method where more than one method share the same name with the different parameters or signature and different return type. Okay. So we are going to pass same method with different parameters, okay, and different signature. We are getting the different return type also, because your return type is based on your parameters. So whatever parameters you are going to pass. So obviously we will pass different parameters, means we are going to get the different return type. And whenever the same method will be in the class, you can say this is a overloading. Okay. This is the compile time polymorphism, or you can say this is a overloading polymorphism. What is overriding? Means you will see in your program, like we are transferring the property of one class to another class. How we are transferring, we will see in this topic. Like we'll see through example that how we are transferring the property from one class to another class. So you can read it here, like overriding method of superclass by method of child class, okay, which is done by the JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So what he is doing, superclass by the method of the child class. So what is child class, what is superclass? You can say the parent class is also called as superclass, okay, and the child class means the class which is taking the property from the superclass is called child class, okay, or the class which is taking the property from the parent class is called child class. So I hope this things has been clear, and you can understand here also what is that universal thing, runtime and compile time. So just understand one time what is compile time. So compile time is a period when the programming code, okay, programming code such as C, Hash, Java, C, Python is converted to the machine code, okay. So basically what happening, we are giving our code to the machine, and it's converting into binary code, okay, and then we are getting, so the process is going, this is another topic, like how the process will go, but don't worry, the Java virtual machine used to do this, okay. And what is runtime? Runtime is a period of time when a program is running and generally occurs after the compile time. So runtime, whenever you will run the program, the runtime will come, and runtime is basically happening after the compile time only, okay. So this is your runtime and this is your compile time, and these are the structure in which you can get the difference also, what are the difference, how they are, means what are the things like coming in the overloading, what are the things coming in the overriding, okay. Now let's understand through the program also. So let's start our program, and first of all I will start through compile time. What is compile time? So as I said, like in compile time what will happen, same method with different parameters. So see here in the class num class, this is our num class, okay. In num class I have defined the parameters, one parameter, second parameter, line number 10 you can see, and the line number 15 you can see the third parameter, okay. So you can see here we are defining same method, so method, here also so method, here also so method, means same method is coming. You can see the parameter how they are different. So here I have passed int num1, here I am passing int num1 and int num2, okay. So you can see here we have passed only one variable, here we are passing two variables, okay, num1 and num2, which are the integer type, but they are two. And in third parameter you can see we are passing double num. So here you can see that the type has been changed, here the integer type we are passing, and now we are passing the double type, okay. So this is the way we can understand this is our compile time, and this is what is our runtime. So I will tell you here, like when we are going to, how we will know that how we have to use it, okay. And you will see here, like here I have created like compile time, this is our main class, and in the main class what we are doing, we are going to print our values, like we have passed here, we can see here we have created the object, okay. So that num is coming from num class, and from the num class we have created this object, and from this object we are passing our method, and we are going to print this value. So I will show you these things how we are getting this value, okay. I will explain about this. So watch this video completely, and how it's reducing your code length also, because you can see here we have created one method and we are going to use it multiple time as per requirement. Here you can write as much you want, okay, and here you can take the data from this method, this method, or this method. So you can see our code length will decrease. If your code length will be decreased, this is very important for the programmers, okay, because when the code length will decrease means it will give the fast response, and this is the very best signature of any programmer, like if they are making the code like optimized way, in the optimized way, or they are writing the code in code low, means number of code length is very less, so it will give the fast response. This is the good sign of any programmers, okay. So let's run this one and see the output. So if I will run this one, you can see Java application I have run, and I can see here num1 is equal to 3. So how it's coming, num1 equal to 3, and here number 1 equal to 4, and number 2 equal to 5, num1 4.5, 3.6, how it's happening? Let's understand this one. So here I have created in line number 29, you can see like obj.so 3. So obj.so3, obj and .so is our, so is a method, okay. Object we have created here, num object equal to line number 26 object we have created, and line number 29 we are going to print the value. So obj.so method, and then so method will search. What it will search, because here we have passed integer type, 1 3 we have passed, this is integer in single integer. So it will go here and it will find where is the single integer method. So it will see single integer, this one also single integer, and this one also single integer. But you can see here in this integer only like single parameter we have passed. Here is integer type, here is a double type, okay. So it will consider the single integer type, okay, and it will print the value from here. So num1 is equal to num1, num1 value will come from this method, okay. Line number 6, you can see from this method your num1 value is going to come, because it will find where is the single integer value. So single integer value we have passed here, so your response will come from here, okay, it will return from here. And here we have passed 4 5, so it will search where is, in which method we have defined two parameters which is integer type. So it will find, and here it will find in 11 they have defined two parameters which is integer type, so it will give the value from this parameter like 11. So you can see you are getting value from 4 and 5 you are getting here. And another we have passed double type, okay. So in double type we have passed 4.5 and 3.6. So it will search where is a double type, okay, double type value, in which method we have passed double type value, and it will give the response from here. I will show one more thing, like if I will pass double type, okay, 2 times, like 2 parameters I will pass, it will show the error. Why it will show error? Because it cannot find. So here it can, in this class it cannot find where is the double type used 2 times, means in which method the double type parameter is 2 times. It cannot pass, it cannot search here, so it will show the error here, and you cannot spot it. So you can read it here that they have given some suggestions like what are the, why this error is coming, okay, because you cannot pass these values, and it cannot find any method like this where is the double type has passed 2 times. So that's why it show the error to you, okay. Now come to the runtime, okay. What will happen runtime? I said like from super class to child class, the character or the parameter is going, or the whatever you will pass the values from the super class is going to transfer to child class. So how we are transferring, this was very important to know. So by using the extend keyword, okay, see here I have created one class shape, I have created another class also rectangle, and I have created another class circle. So how I am taking the value from another class, okay. So here I am taking the value from the shape class. You can see here this is our rectangle class, okay, and we are taking the value from the shape class. How it will take? By using the extends keyword. Here also I am using extends keywords. By this one I can transfer the value. So you can say the rectangle is the child class of the shape, and the circle is also the child class of shape, but there is a circle is not the child class of rectangle, because we have not extend rectangle here. And I will explain you this point. Like rectangle now have two property, it has on property also, and it has the property of the shape also. Same circle have, like circle has on property and circle has the property of shape also. So you can understand like rectangle have the property of shape and circle have property of shape. So rectangle and circle are the child class of super shape class, okay. And you can see here whenever if you will pass like a circle extends rectangle, then rectangle have two property, rectangle and the shape. So circle have two property, three property, like circle have their own property and circle have the rectangle plus shape property. So circle will become the child class of the rectangle class, and rectangle will become the shape child class of rectangle. But here the rectangle and circle are not the child class of each other, but they are the child class of shape class, okay. So this way we are transferring the our property to the another class, and it will decrease the code length also. See here, if I want to write a circle property, I don't need to write the circle property again and again, because I have passed the same property, shape property in the circle. So here we can see that the code length has been decreased. And how we are going to print this value, just see here, like simply I have written here, this is a runtime polymorphism example, and we are creating the object. This is our object, okay. And now we are passing the value, means we are defining from where, which method we are going to fetch the value. So s equal to new and rectangle. From rectangle method, rectangle class, we are going to fetch the value, and now here we are going to fetch the value from the circle class. To fetch the value, you have to write s.draw, and it will give the value to you. So let's run this one, and you can see run as Java application. Okay, let's save this one. Run as Java application. Oh, why so? This is error. Okay. So, error. So you can see here we are getting the drawing rectangle and drawing circle, because we have write s.draw. So s.draw will come from the rectangle, and rectangle will give this value to us. Okay. Same here s.draw, it will give the value of the circle from the circle, and here we have print the value of the circle. So I hope this topic is clear to you, and you have understand the easily, okay. You have understand this what exactly we want to print here, Okay, and that's all for today's topic. So see you again, and this is a very important topic, so please watch it properly. And if you are getting any issue, please comment. I will see this. Okay, so take care. Bye bye.